All right, what is going on, you guys? I'm going to teach you how to get through the proving grounds in the Remnant 2 DLC. Okay, so let's get started. This is the first challenge of the area that requires some platforming, requires timing, and basically is like a big booby trap. So you want to get to this corner here to start, and you're going to want to stick to the left of these platforms. So after the left one shoots, you're going to jump. Stay on the left. And then again, after the left one shoots, stay on the left and jump to the left. And make sure you get as closest to the left as possible. Because if any part of your body is slightly to the right, it will get hit and you'll go down. So make sure you're as furthest to the left as possible. And you're just going to be waiting for these spikes to go by in order to jump across and stick to the left again. Be sure and take your time too. Don't rush it until you have to. So right here, we're going to wait for that one on the left to go by and then the one straight ahead to go by. We're going to jump across, get on the left again, and keep an eye on the left side again, and as well as the one in front. As those go by, then that's when you're going to jump. Get to the left again. And then after these two go by, you want to roll through just in case, because you could roll through them. And then jump up here. And this is where it gets a little bit more tricky because you're going to have to watch multiple, okay? You're going to watch the left side and then the top. I made it a point to jump when the top one went by. So after the two on the left, 1, 2, top, that's when you're going to jump. And I'm just getting myself ready here to do it. All right, take your time. But that's when you want to jump after the top one goes by. Same thing again. You're going to have left, or left, top, left. After that one, after the top one, jump again. Then here we are again with two more on the left side, and then the top one coming down. After the top one comes down, that's when you're going to jump. All right, I will do it any second. There we go. And then you're free. That's it. That's all you have to do for that one. And then you're going to, of course, pull this lever right here, get the water to go down. And that's what we're doing. We're going through these puzzles and these tough areas, these challenges to get the water to go down further and further. All right, for the next challenge, we're going to be going into this room here, and we're going to want to focus on the red platform stones. They're kind of like buttons, and they activate platforms to move. So I'm going to kill these enemies real quick. We're in no danger here, so you can take those out pretty easily. Then once those are dead, you're going to notice that there's these other spikes, or whatever they're called, arrows, whatever, they're coming through. So you're going to want to run across as those pass by. And you're going to see the red platform right there in the corner. And that's what we're going to end up touching and standing on. So after we kill these enemies, you're going to make your way to that corner. And then from here, you can see as we press the button, as we're standing on it, that platform straight ahead goes down. So you're going to want to make your way over there. There's going to be arrows shooting, so you might have to roll, you'll have to run because it's really fast. You have to make it before it goes up. And you don't want to stay on that platform too long either because it will squish you on the ceiling. See how we jump to this platform next, then we jump across, and then we press this button, which now brings down that platform. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to want to get over there and then jump to our right from there. So you'll see me go. As soon as these arrows are done and I feel like I'm safe, I make my way down and then I go. Get on that platform and then we're going to turn and face to our right and then we're going to jump across. Now from here, we're going to want to get straight across. You can see that's where we have to go. So I'm going to jump over here to this corner one. Touch this, and now we see that platform going down. And that's the last one we got to get to. So again, you want to make sure the coast is clear. After those arrows go across, you're going to make your way over there. And roll if you have to, run, because it will go up if you don't make it in time, as you can see. And we just made it, and then we go across, and we're there. Next lever, pulled, and now the water's going to go down even more. And we're not done yet. It's going to get even more crazy. So I'm going to walk you through the rest of it. Let's keep it going. So after that water goes down, we're going to go down to the right here. Keep going down. Since the water is going away, we can now travel here. And here's our next checkpoint. Go ahead and get that. You're going to try and open that door and it's not going to happen. And here's where it gets kind of crazy. I died more than a few times on this, so I'm going to show you where I actually succeeded. And it's actually really fast if you can do it right. The easiest way is just to drop down on the right side of this ladder. You don't have to climb it every time. You won't take any damage, so go ahead and do that. And then we're going to run to this next button here, much like we had before, and sit in the middle of it, right where I'm at. You will not get touched, okay? And once it's clear, you can move through the blades. I'm going to slow it down for you guys so you can see it. But after that one on the right goes forward and starts to come back, that's when you're going to run. And you're going to do a little bit of a zigzag there. You're going to get on the left side of the blade. Then as the blade goes by, you're going to switch to the right. So that way you're not hit by the one on the left. And it's pretty easy once you get the hang of it, but it can be difficult at first. Hopefully me slowing it down will help. As for this next area, this one's not too bad. You're going to press the button again on the right, and when the saw goes to the left, you're going to climb up. And then the other one on the left, you're just going to make sure you don't touch it, and you're going to make sure that one goes to the right, and you jump at that point. I'm going to slow it down for you guys because it's kind of hard to articulate. But as you watch me go through, you're going to see exactly when I'm choosing to jump, how much of a distance I'm keeping away from the saws, and all of that. It's not too bad. If anything, this is just getting you ready for the next part, which is more difficult. So let's get into that one. All right, now this area is pretty tricky. You're going to stand again on the button. You can see the door in the distance opening. All right, it's going to be opened. As soon as you leave this button, it's going to have a timer again. So as the blade in front of you goes to the right, that's when you're going to want to get up. And then when the second blade goes to the right, that's when you're going to want to jump to the next one, the next platform. And again, it's just a matter of timing. I'm going to slow it down for you guys so you can see which blade is going where. But you're going to want to just watch more than one because you don't want to get through one and then caught by the next. So again, I'm just going to slow this down. That way you can see exactly how I maneuvered this. This whole challenge is actually pretty forgiving when you think about it because you have the different save points, and then at one point when it comes to the first time you see the saws, those will actually be stopped once you pass that part. So when it comes to having to do other ones over, you don't really have to worry about the ones before anymore, which is nice. It's less intimidating, less frustrating. Then of course you do the next lever and the water is completely down. So now we can go down and get that item. You're going to move through here, drop through these holes right here, which is pretty fun. It's like, oh, we made it. Let's go. And then we go and get the item. This will complete the quest right here. So grab that, quest complete. And then I'm now going to show you how to get some armor on an area we already visited when we first started all of these challenges. Because there's no water there now we can go down. So I'm going to show you guys that next. So here we are back where we started. You can see there's no water. We can go down there now. No arrows or booby traps to worry about. So what I ended up doing was just falling down there. Take a little bit of damage, but it's no big deal as long as you have full health. Kill this enemy. And then you can see on the map, at some point there is a purple dot, and I just passed it right there, but I wasn't sure I did. But the armor is on that body that's on the ground right there. I was just too busy killing enemies to notice. So I look around a bit, I end up finding it, and this is your battle armor. It's interesting. It's not very powerful. Doesn't really help too much compared to the armor I have already on, but it's cool to find. So I hope this helped you guys. Let me know if it did. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.